So, should we do that? Do the jumps to Terra Nova through Solus?
Yes. Primarily because I need to renegotiate those contracts.
Where are we going? Where's my room?
Oh yes, you're going into your room.
What?
Wait, did
What's
we
that
actually
thing?
check the thing out?
No, you didn't clear out the room.
What happens if I press this button?
Well, the first thing you do is just show to your room, but these guys have forgotten to clear your room out. So can you make me a willpower test, please?
Oh, no.
My willpower is something terrible, probably.
Here's your first roll of the game.
37.
Just double click on your name, on your icon.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's
This
one.
wasn't right. What's that? Yes, it was. Is that 14?
14.
It's
Well, guess what? You get to roll me on the shock table because there's a corpse of a demon in your room.
You might want to fake that roll.
no.
No.
Outside is
You have no sense of adventure at all. God.
Wait, what am I rolling?
The shock table, because you just failed a fear roll because there's a demon, the corpse of a demon in your bedroom.
Where's the shock table?
Um,
Is that a one?
294. It's on fear and damnation.
Okay.
So as little Bash walks into his room, guys, did we forget to do something with Nish's room? I'm sure we haven't done something.
And you've failed by 37, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh dear.
I fell by like 4, I think, at least.
4 degrees, so it's plus 40 on a D100 roll.
Whoops.
Excellent.
No, that's not a good thing.
You have no sense of fun.
10. That's not bad.
Oh. Whew.
So only 50. So reeling with shot, the character backs away from the thing that confronts him. The character cannot willingly approach the object with fear, but may otherwise act normally. With a minus 10 penalty to all tests, and the character gains 1 insanity point.
Hooray!
Hey!
Oh, right, that.
Oh, yeah, we'll get that down. Gentlemen, perhaps.
Let's get the servitors to clean this up. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, sir. We kind of.
Your room's not quite yet.
Oh God, this is a good way of putting this.
The question is, why is there the corpse of a demon in his father's bedroom?
And
Well,
the
we
other-
didn't have time to mount it on a plaque.
Yes, sorry, we haven't been able to prepare as a hunting trophy correctly yet. We put it there for reasons, clearly.
We put it there for reasons. Yes, reasons.
Yes, sorry, if it's any consolation, it's the only one on the entire ship. It's not
And it's already dead.
That too. Yes, it's very dead. God. Okay, so we
It's been
get
dead
this.
for weeks.
That probably doesn't help the smell.
Yeah, it may take a little time to air out the room.
Oh, well.
Uh,
Think this through.
actually, does that even do anything to me?
You're only jaded.
Straight.
How much
Warp
insanity do you have now?
1 point.
Oh yeah, you don't even.
Warp
That does
abominations.
nothing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you've
warp
got-
abominations.
Yeah, I'm only
Don't get a
well,
big
Wolf
budget.
Formations, aren't I? So, yeah.
Yeah. You're not scared if it's a normal, horrible monster. If it's anything from the warp, you are scared.
Okay. And yes, I'm slightly terrified, but
Yep.
You'll get used to that.
yeah, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll get used to our warp jumps being far weirder than that. So.
Talking to the witch. Into the warp.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Hooray!
You've managed to go hour and a half without any warp travel. You know.
Hey, that's a plus
I
for
was
us.
so hoping for a whole session without it.
No, I know we were going to turn over because we've got to drop most of our things off.
I suppose.
Yep. Did we
We
ever
don't-
get an actual deal that we were going to do for this?
No, you just kind of got a nebulous type of deal.
I mean, we did have the
Well-
link to pick up.
Yep.
It's kind of occupied our attention for obvious reasons.
So, yep, jumping to. What do we need to roll then?
Okay.
Tech use, mostly.
Tech use, yep.
Alright, so that's the machine, spirit, MIU, and my tool. That gives me 100. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Technically,
Okay, so 100. 40.
40.
Yep, you make it into the warp. And so now we need a navigation warp test.
Can I do that
Also
with the
100?
computer?
That's us. 1 degree, I think.
Yep, so you
Yep.
make it in a nice
Yeah,
4
that's
days to Terra Nova. Which
Awesome.
is, I'm going to add 2 days for your messing around on the planet. So,
It's.
Did we
it's
bring the
fairly
guy who
urgent.
loves us, or did we leave him behind?
it's up to you.
I'll keep
I
Uh,
always think I'm going to leave him behind for give Ash
Yeah.
a
Give
symbol
Ash
of
an honor guard, I guess.
Yeah, you've got one person who's at least trusted.
Yeah, exactly. Because we made him trustable.
Yeah, he's totally
Until
trustworthy
Yeah.
because he can't think of
Light
anything
is
else.
light.
Well, as much as I was thinking, is give him a recognised figure to make the power transition easier. Nothing will possibly go wrong with while we're away.
With the priesty fellow dead, I imagine it'll probably be a lot easier.
Yeah. And besides, Ash had a pretty good fellowship role, so he can probably deal with it all.
Yep, he's fine. So
Right, so you've arrived at Terra Nova. Badoink. Badoink.
Badoink.
Yep, that's the
really
sound of
helpful.
warp travel. Badoink.
Suddenly this explains so much. It's like the three
So
Stooges
we
bit.
just got 3 orbital platforms over Belka and 3
Orbital platforms over Terra Nova.
yeah, I'm just looking at the 3 whatever it's 3 profit factor, right?
Yeah, profit factor for Belka now.
Oh, awesome.
So, weapon systems are up. Going to put another couple of days for setting them up.
Another couple of days of explaining exactly what being a rogue trader is like, including some of the more slightly odder aspects, like being in the warp for 5 years for a week.
Also,
And
this guy who's a dreadnought is actually a planetary governor.
Oh yeah, he hasn't met Malcarius, of course. Yeah, you'd like him.
you're
Sort
more
of.
like him. Let's go say hi. We're sitting in orbit. It doesn't take massive piloting checks to put up satellite defences.
No, I'm just getting you doing that properly. So,
Yeah.
awesome.
you can
So-
introduce him to the booming governor.
Yeah. Oh, why don't we do that? We're here.
Might as well introduce their new rogue trader.
So you go down, you walk through this thing, and the dreadnought's there, organising the destruction of several statues of his descendants.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just
Of
trying to
course.
clean up. It says, my friend,
So-
how can I help you?
Fairly well. How goes the cleanup?
Wait.
Slowly. It's trying to decide which of these have artistic merits. So, who is this young lad then? This dreadnought's 9 foot tall.
I am fascinated and probably just sort of about 2 feet away staring at him.
Oh, of course, yes. This is a little Bashara, son of Esh Bashara.
Oh, is his father around? I would like to speak to him.
He's not anymore, no. He's since taken up permanent residence on one of our other colonies as governor. He felt it was time to settle down.
So who's in charge of your ship now?
We are
The
currently
Little
the Regency Council for Little Bashara.
That's right.
Okay.
Malcarius somehow, despite being a dreadnought, just looks terrified.
Wouldn't you?
This is an interesting. I'm sure the little lad is well capable of the job. Aren't you, boy? Would you like a lollipop, boy? He holds out his hand and out of some sort of dispenser and a lollipop pops out.
That's awesome. He's got a lollipop dispenser.
I am going to very, very sort of tentatively reach out and then sort of snatch the lollipop.
Yeah, it comes out easily. It tastes a little odd. It's probably been in there for a few thousand years.
Oh well.
It's a relic. It's It's got value.
Fills out his mouth.
So, we've set up some planetary defenses.
Excellent, excellent. You never, you can't
we'll
be
give
too
you the
careful
code
of
for
pirates
stuff.
around.
So I'll be fine in a minute.
You weren't expecting the lollipop, were you?
I really
No.
was the-
No one expects the lollipop.
There you go, another title.
Does Rogue
Sorry.
Trader want a lolly? Episode title right there.
Even if you've not one.
Oh, Mr. Robot, what do you do on this planet?
I'm the planetary governor, and I'm not technically a robot, I'm more of a cybernetic organism.
Of course.
Of course, sorry, terribly. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Externally I may look like a robot, but inside I'm a withered husk of a human being.
Really?
Older than the
That's
Emperor.
fascinating. What's that like?
Very cold. Very, very cold.
I think they'd have put a radiator in there.
Can they not make you a jumper?
What?
Oh, maybe like a cardigan. You could.
Oh, a jumper. No. It would kind of get in, the injuries and stuff like that. Not
Oh.
antiseptic.
Okay.
But you're not interested in that. So, how can I help your fine company?
I don't know, chaps. Do you need anything? While we're
Mostly
here?
this was to help protect our interests here as well as yours.
Yes, of course. I mean, the weapon platforms would be great. We've heard of orcs in the area. We've never actually had any problem with orcs, of course, but we've heard the problem. They're not too far away. And there's always other less reputable groups.
Well, yes, if they're in the area, they tend to stick around in the area for some time, so probably best to be cautious.
Yeah, but those weapon platforms will do a good deal. They can deal with most small ships. And anything larger than that, well, we wouldn't have much of a chance anyway.
But hey, at least now you have some defenses.
Yes. Yep. And of course, if any of my population gets out of line, at least I've got some way of dealing with them, which is another plus.
Well, indeed.
Do you have a problem with heresy here?
No, I don't find I have much problem with heresy. We're only just introducing the Imperial Creed. We've been separated for a long time.
Ah,
So,
wonderful. Wonderful.
most people know that it's the right thing to do.
But you're being brought back into the Emperor's light, yes?
Yes. We're all converting very quickly.
Excellent.
Just having flashbacks to the old guy now. Well, him not so much.
I am the second coming.
God damn it.
Oh dear. Breathe.
Okay.
I see something fascinating in the distance and just randomly walk away towards it.
Oh God. Okay.
And at this point, Malgarius just got to talk to. Really? He's in charge?
Yes.
The
Technically,
Imperium works in strange ways.
technically he's in charge, but we're the Regency Council. All decision making goes with us
Oh, that makes me feel a lot better.
until he's old enough and actually shows, the ability.
Oh, that's fine. That's what, 10 years, 20?
Mass negligence by committee.
It will be in at least the minimum of 10. Yes.
Excellent. So, is there anything else I can help with you today?
I think
Currently, we don't really have anything that we need. This was mostly just to ensure a good relation between us.
Excellent. Yes,
Well,
well,
having
good relations are always useful.
of course. Having said that, if you encounter any more news about orcs, could you pass it on?
Of
Just,
course, yeah.
we'd like to be kept informed about that sort of thing. What with the whole attempting to destroy entire worlds for the Warg,
Yeah.
Some might regard it as a civil problem.
Do you have an astropart?
I'm pretty sure the old fella had one.
Yeah,
No, he would not.
they
They
will
would
have
have
delivered an astropath by now. If you know.
So they
Okay,
do have
great.
astropathic
Yeah.
telepathy.
Information. Alright, I just hand a cipher that they can use to reach me. Oh, not a cipher, like a cipher, like encoding.
Yeah,
I find
you're
them
a road trader cipher. Which,
Oh no, this is a different. It's an astropath, like a special astropath one, which the astropath will understand.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's basically a code that isn't any of use to anyone who could get it, but will.
Yeah.
It's
It'll
a bit,
make
better,
sense
bit
to
better
us.
than shouting into the void with just like, "Oi, you know, this is our books for the year." Basically, astropath screaming out the accounts for the planet.
Awesome. So,
0.0001, 0.00002, and so on.
It
For
takes
eternity.
quite a long time to update the books for a large planet.
Ooh, I'd imagine.
we'd imagine. But that's why we've got an entire ship full of
Crazy people.
everything. Wait.
Crazy people. Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, so onwards and upwards. What's your next plan?
Okay, now that we actually have, well, we have Little Bash,
Yep.
we've secured Terra Nova, as
And
one might go about
Belka.
doing. And Belka, yes,
Yep.
indeed.
I'd say that we need to find the AdMech so that we can actually put some good stuff on Belka.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the very
Plus,
least, we
we
have
have-
some we could negotiate with a Mechanicus zealot, rather than just a religious zealot who we shoot. Forge worlds to apply.
There's
So,
no fault for us in the expanse that we're aware of.
Yeah, that's what I was knowing. Well, I suppose there could be at least some sort of Mechanicus outpost on Footfall, or the Hermitage.
where did
just-
we find the power armor again? Footfall?
Footfall.
Footfall.
Footfall's
I think
the best
that'll-
chance.
Yeah,
Yep.
just because Footfall is generally Footfall is the bridge basically between the Expanse and the rest of the Imperium, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it makes sense that if the Mechanicus is going to have a presence anywhere, it's probably going to be there.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe we should go to Footfall and see about that.
Your other option is, of course, move back to Calixis.
True, but I think,
Yeah.
well, seeing as we'd have to go to Footfall to leave to go back to Calixus anyway, we may as well try and Footfall first.
Yeah,
We've got a game plan then, gents?
sounds like a plan.
Alright, off to Footfall.
Excellent.
Footfall is a 5-day jump from here.
Well, I think it's
8
8
days.
days, because
8
we have
days.
to sort of go
8 days, because we'd have to go to.
Lucian's
Yeah.
Breath and through there.
Unless we want to
Yeah.
plot a straight line path from Terra Nova to Footfall. We've seen how well our plotting generally goes, so...
We could see if we can find it in our librarium.
Yeah, we could,
Yep,
actually.
if you
That's
wanna
not
have a
bad. What's
So
the...
Sure.
just roll it in. Yeah, that's inquiry, isn't it?
Inquiry.
Oh. Okay,
Boy,
let's
17.
all stare at a book, gents.
What is Foulstone?
Foulstone.
We've never been there.
It's not a terribly pleasant place, in all honesty, sir.
Apparently, it's a dead world by our charts.
Which
Who
generally
lives
is-
there?
Who
Nobody.
lived there? Well, it's one
Yeah.
of those cases where it was so long ago, so we simply know very little about who was there. We now only know there is very little left there anymore.
Well, it's a dead world, so there may never have been anything there. It might just be a barren rock.
So that's
It's
true.
Dark barrels. They
Not
could
very
do.
interesting. Then.
See, I'd be more worried about the one just south of Footfall called Corpse Fortune.
Well, the name is kind of self-explanatory on that one, really. Clearly, it's got
Yeah.
money.
And Foulstone sounds like it's just something that's really against life at all.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a death world that won.
No,
Even worse than a death world, it doesn't even support its own life.
I've just not really seen many planets, you know.
Yes, well, I appreciate
Yes.
that. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll see a great deal of planets as we travel about the sector. Most of them civilized. Most of them. Moving
Maybe
on.
one or two.
Well, in all fairness, all the ones we've been to so far have been perfectly civilized. And Footfall is a perfectly civil place, as long as you have your permits. And a large, high-caliber firearm.
Is there like a quartermaster on our ship?
Well,
I'd assume, yeah.
who would
Technically, I would be it.
Would you trust me? I would have thought trust as essential would have been like
Well,
Every-
Trust is going to take care of the other stuff. I'd be the one that's taking care of anything mechanical,
Not true.
like
Then
weapons.
do you have like a quartermaster staff then?
A what?
Quartermaster staff.
Yeah,
Like people under your control.
like
Staff. Yes, I do.
like someone I could borrow to buy me things.
God.
Oh God.
Childhood innocence.
Dot,
How
dot.
long would it take for us to crack it into?
At least another session.
Fine.
But as far as staff for people buying stuff, that would be Trust's purview. I take care of mechanical equipment and things on hand. Generally, anything mechanical goes to the engineerium. Anything not mechanical, like food, goes through Trust.
Generally speaking, when you come somewhere we need to requisition something, it's mostly you do it yourself and then make sure the quartermaster knows what you did so he can do the billing sort of affair.
Oh, marvelous!
Like, for instance, we have 500 mechanical arms on board.
We do have 500 mechanical arms on board?
Yes, I bought them, remember?
And they're replenishing.
Oh! Sorry, yes, I do remember. I think that was after I was recovering from the schnozberries.
It's just in case something goes wrong. Terribly.
No, sorry,
wrong.
I do remember. That was just... I got told about that in shorthand after the first schnozberry coma.
Oh yeah, we did just sort of gloss over that, didn't we? I'll have to show you the arm collection, it's awesome.
They all reach at once. Just a room with hands reaching out and moving.
Pretty much.
Eh. They've got to have something to keep them moving, otherwise they get all cold and nasty.
Yeah, you don't want to get gumming up or rusting.
Yeah. So anyway, footfall then, right?
Oh,
8
yes.
days.
Speaking of, if we're going to footfall, we may as well do a round of acquisitions while we're there anyway, AdMech or not.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright,
Right, so. Oh, we were checking the inquiry roll to see if we had any
Yes.
luck
Straight
finding.
roll. Run.
If we had a straight run.
So, does anybody have inquiry?
I think Little Bash is probably our best bet on that one, funnily enough.
I do not.
He loves
Damn it,
books.
Trust.
Everyone
when we
at our
need you.
fellowship is.
Yeah.
Well, your
okay.
fellowship's probably high enough. What's your
That's fine.
fellowship?
Inquiry is not on any of my lists as far as I can see.
It's a basic skill. It's on the skill chart, right underneath gamble.
You've got 20
Yeah.
anyway.
I don't think I ever actually get it as a skill.
Oh,
Yeah, but you've got
Oh, I
29
see, yeah.
base, which is higher than everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Well,
So seeing as everybody doesn't... Well, sorry, let's get that right. Seeing as nobody has it...
I got an 85.
might as well everybody roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just have everybody, let's see what we
84.
get.
Damn, if only it was trained.
52, I think not.
I'm having a hard time getting things to do. I don't.
Oh, we might as well have everybody do it. Alright, Mech, Cole, Seb, get in there and fail some rolls for us for the Emperor. Omnicia. One of the two.
For the Omnicia, let's see, I got a 62. Nope.
Alright, let's do this. Come
Cool.
on, I can find it.
Cole!
nope.
All that's left is coal.
Yep, and then we get another jump when we get to make a willpower save.
Uh-huh.
No, if we don't find it, then we're just going the safe route.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, after losing 6 years in a single jump, we stick to safe routes where possible, unless we know that we have a decent chance of doing it.
Yep.
Plot.
Well,
Cole, you there?
Ground control to Major Cole. Apparently not.
No, okay,
Odd.
carry on.
Actually, if
Actually, I know his stats, so I can roll for him.
Oh,
I
okay.
have astromancy, can I roll to see if I know anything
19.
about Goldstone?
Actually, in all fairness, Astromancy might be helpful.
Yep, that's the pass on Cole's inquiry roll as well. And yeah, Astromancy might be a useful skill to roll.
oh, I could have been rolling astromancy all the time.
I didn't pass that either.
Oh, Sin can have a go.
Let's see. Forbidden lore.
So we have
I don't have-
so what we have the warp jump, or
Well, you've got 1 degree of success. See, if you roll astromancy, see if you can get better.
so close.
Oh no, I don't have. I can get that for 100 experience points right now since I have the 150.
Go on then. Be nice.
Oh,
Nah, I don't think I want to buy that skill.
I was looking at the dice and it was on 1 or 7, and then it fell to 7.
Okay, so Cole's got a 1 in inquiry. Thinks he's found something that'll give you a +10. So if you want to try a route from Terra Nova to Footfall, you can have a jump. +10. Plus, you now have Sin's got better senescence, and you have the hover from
Yep.
Basher Esh.
do you know what? It might actually save time, chaps.
Let's do it.
Is it worth a chance?
Alright, let's try it.
Sure.
Yay!
Dun 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 dun.
3 years in the warp.
I'd like to think that my hover is just like a child staring over your shoulder.
What you doing?
That's
What
correct.
you doing?
Explain it to me.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever's there is just standing on a desk, and somehow your head appears over their shoulder.
So
Wait.
I'm going to give
Yep.
this as a basic chart, which gives you +10. So a quick roll from me.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
6.
6. That's
I'm
a.
gonna roll that because supposed to use a D10.
5.
2d10 plus 10 days. So we're starting at 16.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Not too bad.
Okay, so make your senescence roll.
Senescence, which is now to plus.
Oh, bloody Dora.
You can fake that.
You know, we can't
I-
abort the warp jump at any point before we enter the warp, right?
Yeah,
I think we already have this issue, which is why we're rolling Synesians.
yeah. So
Oh, that was.
that would be a warp storm. So I'm going to add a day and I'm going to try again. Yep, there's a warp storm hanging around. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Okay,
Yep.
senescence with plus 20.
That works.
Excellent.
We can now get into the warp.
I'm just wondering if we should.
I think we're too
Well-
far gone for that.
The jump engine is now powered up, so it's a bit late for that.
Yep. Into the warp.
Du-du-du-du.
Quick sight check. Oh dear.
Oh god. What did we just
Oh,
roll?
what the hell?
That was your crew's command test.
You have got to be dicking me.
You have 98 ship morale. And I just rolled a 99.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
Fuck's sake.
Not happy.
Okay, the captain can
Wait,
attempt to
how do we
negate
only
the-
have...
So ill omens have flooded the ship. The captain can attempt to negate the effects of the omen by passing a challenging command test.
What's challenging?
+0.
I'm
Okay,
going to
so
try that.
You can do
anyway.
it.
What's your command?
That's 51. My fellowship is 59. My command is +10. So yeah.
Yeah. You,
That's-
you send out a speech about, not being scared.
It can't get any worse than it's already been.
See? He's doing better than his dad already.
It's fine.
His dad would have done it while drunk.
Yep. Basically, if that fails, you get the warp travel encounters gets a +10.
Oh, God.